Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nate Polmateer, and on my channel we talk about personal financing, we talk about investing, and we talk about budgeting. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about renting out a travel trailer. Oh, by the way, this isn't financial advice. It's purely entertainment. These are all my opinions, and you don't need to listen to the internet guy at all. And I'm gonna give you 3 reasons today why you can get started in renting out a travel trailer. So let's get started with today's video. So a travel trailer, first off, I wanna say that when you think of this right now, don't turn it off because you guys might be missing out. You might think, you know what, Nate, I'm not watching the rest of this. I can't even afford to pay my rent. You might be just in the right place, right now, right time, and find out, hey, actually, I think I can do this. So the first thing that you need to do is find a trailer, right? So you can do any type of trailer. There are pop-up trailers, full covered trailers, vintage trailers. These are all different types of trailers that you can use, and depending on the size of trailer can depend on how you actually proceed with this. So the first thing you need to do is find out, can I afford a trailer? What is the difference between a trailer and a car?
Well, one of the biggest differences is you can't mortgage a car.
Nope. So even if you wanted to buy a $25,000 car, you can't amortize that over 30 years. You have to actually do that loan over a shorter period of time. And those payments for a $25,000 car could be, I don't know, $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, depending on your interest in that. But with a travel trailer, it's a home. So you can actually amortize your payments for a travel trailer over a longer period of time. Check out in your area if this is possible.
You can mortgage a travel trailer.
A $30,000 travel trailer, amortized over 25 years, you're paying $119 bi-weekly. Can you afford $119 bi-weekly?
No, Nate, I can't really. I can only afford $80.
Maybe buy a trailer that's only $15,000 and amortize that over 25 years. Now, are you really going to sit there and pay the trailer off in 25 years? No, that's not part of the plan, but I'll get to that later in the video. At the end of the day, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't even amortize it over 25 years, as you can't even afford that. One of the things I would even say start doing now is start saving up. Start saving up for a tent trailer, and that would just be an amazing way for you to start out with this adventure. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to rent out a travel trailer. So let's get to that, and then we'll come back and we'll hit on our next 2 points. All right, folks, so we are here today and we're getting ready to rent a camper. And some of the things that I want to talk to you guys about is kind of the nitty gritty. Some people might tell you, oh, this is a great thing to do.
And it requires no work.
Get ready here. And I need to travel about 50 kilometers from my home. It's going to a racetrack.
That's kind of exciting.
Now, what am I making on that one night? $420. Now, the only reason why that's so expensive is because the setup fees, the gas fee, the delivery fee, that all doesn't change whether you rent it for one night or whether you rent it for 10 nights. Let's take a look at the camper here. And I'm going to show you guys what are the different things that we really need to do. One of the things we really need to do is we need to check that everything is still working and there's no extra damage on the campers, and I make sure that nothing broken. So this is our fridge, that it's clean. All right, so my daughter Josie is going to help me with the camera here so I have my hands free. We are looking at the grill here. Oh, looks like the grill's a little messy. So I'm going to need to wipe this down a little bit just before we go. We need to check the wheels. We need to check the sides of the camper. We need to check that the awning works. Still coming around. I'm gonna go through this quickly. We just check everything on the outside. We're gonna check in the storage compartment and make sure that everything is there that we promised the people we're renting it to. We're gonna check over here and make sure that propane has been turned off while we're driving. So here's my sway control. So I got to make sure that I put that on I'll put that in the back of the truck. When I get to the end of my laneway, I'm gonna put that on. Right, so all the hoses are in here, all the electrical is in here. I've already filled the freshwater. We have a freshwater fill here. Just taking more of a look. Make sure the valves on the black tank and the gray tank are closed so that when you're driving down the highway that you don't end up getting
like poop all over the road.
So
did a complete mechanical check on the trailer before it goes out. Inside here is the black water hose for the poop, so just make sure that that's in there. The spares here, the honey wagon on the back is all connected, and that's about it. So that's just the circle check before you leave. All right, so we're on our way now, and the renter just messaged me and says,
Hey, I know we said that you could be there by 11, but can you actually get there sooner? Because my husband's racing and he needs you to be there.
I can't get there sooner. I'm not gonna push the truck. I'm not gonna race there, but I'm gonna try to get there on time for the renter. And that's one of the things you need to deal with when you're renting things out. Sometimes renters last minute will just say stuff that you're like, sorry, I'll try my best, but I can't. So part of towing a big trailer is just navigating through different gas stations and, you know, thinking about where you're driving. So when you're in a small vehicle, you don't really need to figure out where you're going to turn. When you're in a big trailer, you need to figure out your exit strategy and that kind of thing. So that's just another thing to think about when you are doing trailer rentals. And we're on the road again. Hey, yo.
How you doing?
Dropping a trailer?
Awesome stuff. Just dropping, I guess?
Yep.
Saving out kind of
Yep.
deal? Get you to sign a waiver.
Okay, cool. Hey.
Signature, printed version for me.
How are you?
Great, thanks.
How was the drive?
It's okay, I got stuck behind 3 manure spreaders and a feed truck, but other than that. Right? So we're here at the racetrack and we're here to set up this trailer. So let's see how this goes.
it's so loud here.
At the track, you'll have to deal with the customer, and then you'll have to set up the trailer. This is just me setting up the trailer quickly. I run pretty fast, as you can see. And then you're going to do a full walkthrough of the trailer with the customer, and that's pretty much it. And then you get to go home and wait to come back and do it all over again.
As you can see, pulling a travel trailer can be difficult, and bringing it to different places, that also can be difficult. So our second point is you need a way to get the travel trailer to the campsites. Now this is only if you're delivering it. Now if you're not delivering it, you can have someone else pull the travel trailer for you. If you offer delivery, you can charge fees of setup fees, teardown fees, fuel surcharge, anything like that. You can charge those fees in order to have someone experience their vacation in a better way.
So they just have to show up, enjoy the trailer, and leave.
But at the same time, you can gather these fees and build your business to even more potential. This also limits the risk of someone else pulling the trailer. But if you can't pull a trailer and you don't have a truck, your second option is you could rent a truck and then build those fees into your rental. So all of this is very flexible, but know that the more fees you have, the less likely someone's gonna rent your trailer, or the more likely the costs are gonna bring down your overall profit. So just make sure that you build those extra fees in, knowing those two things, that it could bring your profit down and it could bring you less rentals.
Which would also bring your profit down.
So another option as well is to get a friend that is well versed with a vehicle and ask them to tow it places for you. And you can pay them a fee. Maybe you add an extra $200 delivery fee, and that extra $200 goes to that friend. All right, so the last part of this is marketing. So first, you need a trailer. Second, you need transportation. Third, you need marketing. You need to track how much money you're making. You need to be able to figure out insurance.
And boy, oh boy, do I have something for you guys.
There's 2 sites that you can do this in Canada. In the US, I know there's a few other sites, but I'm gonna talk about 2 sites today. One is RV Easy, and the other one is Outdoorsy. So what do these platforms do? It's like Airbnb. You put your trailer on there, your description, how much you want for a night, all the associated fees, and they do the rest for you. They market it. They tell campers that as soon as someone goes to their site, it says, hey, you should rent Nathan's trailer because he's an amazing owner that does an amazing job with his trailer, and he will take care of all your camping needs. So they do all of that for you, and you don't have to do any of that legwork. Now, there is a catch in it in that they take 20% of the profits. But if you have to deal with people on Facebook Marketplace, or you have to try to get your own website going, when you first start, I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would suggest just starting on these platforms and building out. RV Easy and Outdoorsy are basically the same platform. They market your trailer for you. RV Easy, Outdoorsy, the fees are just about the same. They're gonna market your trailer for you. If you're using them together, make sure that you block out calendar dates if you've rented on one site and not the other. Make sure that your insurance company allows you to rent out as well, because they might not allow you to rent out and you might have to get your own insurance. Okay, so those are the 3 things that you guys need to know in order to rent out a trailer, and you can start today. But what are you gonna do with this extra money? Now that you've made the money, start pouring it back into your business. I'm not gonna go over the tax parts, but what are you getting to? You're getting to a point where you can have this extra passive income, and eventually you'll pay off that first trailer, and maybe you'll just keep renting out that one trailer. Or maybe you'll decide, you know what? I kind of like this. So I'm gonna rent out a second trailer. So now I'm gonna go mortgage a second trailer, and then I'm gonna pay that trailer off. And now you have 2 trailers going. And maybe you get a little crazy and you get 3 trailers. All that you can handle. Make sure that you do only what you can handle. At the end of the day, you'll want to just go with what you're comfortable with. Do your own research. Make sure that you're comfortable with what you're doing. And maybe you can step away from your day job. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a side hustle and an extra stream of income. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I hope this has been really something that has really added value to your life and really added another stream of income for you, so that you can become financially free, so that you can pay down your debt, so that you can just live life to the fullest. So I'll see you guys on the other side. See you next week. Hopefully this video has been really beneficial for you guys. See you later. Bye.